met with his lawyers in New York and probably met with HSI agents in New York. That's why that jet was diverted, went to Teterboro. Anyway, that jet is now back. And I have to imagine that Diddy hasn't been arrested still. You get what I mean? This is going to be a long process. They got to fucking try to grand jury him, and none of that's going to happen quickly, right? So yeah, it was scheduled to go from Teterboro to Palm Beach. And let's see. Can we get an update on it? Look like it hasn't fully updated yet. But it did say takeoff. Okay. Oh, it's going somewhere else. All right. Anyway, real quick though, let me see. Okay, so now it's coming out saying breaking news: Sean Diddy Combs' private jet has landed in Opelika, Florida. Private guards with umbrellas have left Puffy's property shortly before the plane landed. Okay, so maybe they're going to go get him at the airport. Details are currently developing on the sex trafficking investigation. There's also new confirmation that the search was for cell phones, cameras, laptop, and also electronic devices that recorded the alleged FREAKOFFS and the blackmail tapes that is mentioned with the names of Stevie J, who was mentioned as a victim of the gay blackmail sex tape in addition to Cuban Gooding Jr. Let's hear from here we go.
The umbrellas there have been shielding the entrance to his home. He has stayed out of sight since Homeland Security agents were here on Monday doing that search warrant, doing that raid, and since headlines after that have gone global about a sex trafficking investigation. The private guards at Two Star Island spent hours fussing with umbrellas to shield the car. If there were decoys to throw off onlookers there to track Sean Diddy Combs, it worked. Those vehicles left the house shortly before we learned Combs' private plane had landed at Opelika Airport just after 1. Since federal agents served one of 2 search warrants here Monday, a celebrity-soaked narrative exploded into the headlines about a sex trafficking investigation headed by federal prosecutors in New York City. That criminal case may draw witnesses and probable cause from the series of civil lawsuits from prior girlfriends and a producer with stories, photos, and as documented video of underage sex trafficking, drug-fueled sex abuse, intimidation, and violence. Notice the investigators are from Homeland Security, not the FBI. That might indicate the alleged crimes happened not only across the country, but in other countries' jurisdictions too. In the allegations, Combs' Miami base plays a prominent role.
That's
an
an interesting
example,
thing.
this strip club on the Miami River where the producer claims he was sent to hire sex workers to bring to the house. This video shows Combs' LA home in the aftermath of the raid there Monday. At his Star Island address, agents seized Combs' electronics, including a silver MacBook Air. So those electronics, computers, phones, that seems to be what the intent was of the search warrants both here and in LA. I confirmed with the Southern District in New York today, the prosecutors, those search warrants are not yet public record, and so we don't know exactly what they were looking for. And worth it to say again, Sean Diddy Combs has denied wrongdoing for months, denied it again through his attorney last night, is not charged with anything. We understand he does have his passport intact and he is living his celeb-style life.
So the passport has not been suspended yet. Interesting.
It's dead. It's a
Okay, so this is a throwback to remember when Diddy and Jermaine Dupri was going back and forth on the verses. R. Kelly, his name came up and Diddy spoke on R. Kelly then.
big hole, and the hole is 25% of that is locked up right now.
Yeah.
Even when B Cots have a party, you as you're a DJ, you can play all the R&B records you want, but then you start getting to a space where you like, God damn, I can't play this. People, you know what I mean? It feel a little uneasy, right? So all I'm saying is that space is there, and it's time for us to fill that space.
Yeah. All I want to say is, I ain't gonna lie. Nah. I ain't gonna lie. I listen to some R. Kelly. Like,
you have to. It's no way you can't. That's
No,
what I'm saying.
yo,
No way you can't.
I listened to it and I was like, yo, I gotta separate it. Cause I was just like, man.
The boy, man.
I was like, man. I was like, that's a big part of R&B. You know what I'm saying? And that baby making music. And yeah, everybody's gonna be like, anything's controversial, but y'all fronting. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't listen to some R. Kelly or something. You know what I'm saying? but that my people behind me are like, no.
That's what I'm saying. I know. I get it. Listen,
Don't
like
even.
I understand.
You can't even listen to it.
I understand.
I know how to separate the two. I don't condone anything, but hey, I'm still, you may come in my crib and hear R. Kelly record. Hey, I said it, y'all. I said it. I'm sorry, but I gotta tell you the truth, though. You know what I'm saying? And I don't condone nothing else. It's still like, no, what are you doing? Nah, so
listen, every time we have a conversation, it's like that. But I thank you for letting us come on here and say what we gotta say. But it's a real R&B is about musicality and you saying emotions. I saw you saying that yesterday about what it really pull out, right? And I just want to say this before we get off. We have the most emotional record, R&B record out right now with Division, and it's making girls pull their hair out. It's making guys scared to even sing the song.
This shit is so no Diddy. Even Vlad TV is on Piers Morgan talking about this.
Field day, they're calling him the diddler, and
hell no.
Is indicative of a sea change moment for rap and hip hop.
Well, I don't think hip hop has gone unscathed. I mean, R. Kelly is essentially hip hop. I mean, although he sings, but he is overlapping with hip hop. So this has been happening in hip hop for a while. You're seeing it happening with Russell Simmons. So yeah, hip hop has not been free and clear of this. Something that everyone's had to deal with.
What do you make of what's happening with Diddy?
I mean, it's hard to say. He hasn't been charged with anything. I mean, it looks bad. I mean, social media is having a field day. They're calling him the diddler, and they're saying no Diddy whenever they say something questionable. But at the end of the day, it's not really up to social media or the public. It's really up to the authorities. And unlike an R. Kelly, Puffy has hundreds of millions of dollars, and he's going to be able to get the absolute best defense. And ultimately, we'll see what happens in the courtroom.
Mark Curry, you worked at Bad Boy Records. You know Diddy well, worked with him, for him. Are you surprised by the revelations and by the FBI involvement?
To me, it took me by shock because it's almost like karma. It's almost like what he's been doing. A lot of people accuse him of putting them through in life is actually it's his time to honestly have to go through the same things. So during those tribulations, what we had to learn was to just stay and fight and just do what you got to do. And so if he has the fight in him, like Vlad says, then, we're going to say that he's guilty until he's proven guilty. I mean, he's innocent until proven guilty.
Hey, I'm going to be honest with you. I've been covering this from day one. Again, I don't want people to think I'm anti-Diddy and nothing of the sort, but I will just say, we've been analyzing and talking about these obvious allegations and saying, damn, some of this kind of sounds like some of the taboo talk that people have been hearing throughout this whole time in the industry. I'm someone who, as much as you might think I'm super industry, I don't have that many friends in the industry. And if I'm hearing these stories, these niggas must have heard it. I think today was a big stamp, or like the last few days was a big stamp on, I think everybody's like coming to terms that, it's over. I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast. I was surprised Joe just finally said it. Did y'all see this?
Man, what's up? What's up? Anywhere y'all want to go? The Puff Raid?
Yeah, fuck it.
All
Biggest
right.
story of the week.
All right.
The Puff Raid.
They raided the shit out of him.
What?
We're puffing.
And it was the Homeland Security.
Yeah, Homeland Security.
That's some terrorist shit. Like
New York Homeland.
You see how they went awkward.
Man, Homeland don't care about that shit. Nope. And they put out a report saying we were not.
That is true. They did.
New York.
We're puffing.
I don't know.
Like the kids was Puff knew they was coming.
Run over here real quick. Gonna get some Kool-Aid.
I think Puff knew they was coming.
Of course.
Yeah. They had a video from the night before that he was at a party and he was looking, looking around, looking nervous. I don't know if anybody saw that video.
I didn't see it.
I saw that.
Yeah.
He was at a party the night before?
The night before at a party.
We know that to be a current vid.
We know for a
Yes.
fact that was the night before.
I'm partying before I go down too.
Fuck it.
But he didn't look like he was having fun,
He
right?
didn't look like he was having fun
At all. He was like this.
He was like very
jittery.
Yeah, jittery's the word.
Then there was one point he was sitting alone, just tapping his foot, looking lost. Damn, so I felt bad. I felt bad watching that.
Walls closing in. So
Yeah.
it's like ain't nothing.
They still have not disclosed what they look
case.
something like.
So the last thing I would want is for my jet to be in the air, moving around without me in it.
Why?
Because it begs the question, oh, well, who's in there?
Keep going.
Where are they going?
Keep going.
What they doing?
Keep going.
This says that your jet moves around
Without
freely without you.
Which gives you what?
It gives suspicion to me.
It gives me plausible deniability.
It gives
and I don't know what
You
the
don't
fuck is
have no
going on.
plausible deniability with Homeland at your house. You did something.
And with your private
You
jet?
did. It's dog. It's over for that best case scenario shit you talking about.
Yeah.
It's
agree.
over for that.
I
What
agree.
you talking about?
And plausible
There's no
deniability.
plausible deniability.
We talking
With a
about-
private jet, I don't think you get really too much plausible deniability. It's not like, yo, here, take the keys to my private jet and do what you do. Like, people don't just borrow the jet and go do some wild shit.
Now I saw an ACT report that was Carisha's best friend in there, and the whereabouts of the jet. I agree. There's nothing to say that he's on the run. So the TMZ report that alludes to that, even the way that the jet story is being reported, like there is nothing to say that Puff is on the run, nor has he been charged with anything. So we want to be very clear in that.
True.
But we niggas, and we from where we from, so we look at this through that lens, and this is a wrap.
Yeah.
Not only is this a wrap, this is about to get much worse.
I agree.
It is.
This is about to get bad, 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 bad. I can't imagine what people out there. Even the silence is eerie.
That's true.
Facts.
Niggas afraid.
Even the silence is eerie. It's a lot of you internet idiots out there that I know the narrative. Joe ain't gonna talk about Puff. I got that.
You weren't.
But when you get to the
Love
real
you.
life meat and potatoes of it, there's a long list of people silent.
Yeah. But
I'm not even just hold up for a minute. I'm not just talking about whoever you can attach to people through Instagram pictures. I'm talking about A-list of the A-list. Them last 2 or 3 Puffy parties I've been to, A-list of the A-list. All sectors crossing, mingling, interjecting. So the silence of it is just riveting.
you really find it? I think that.
Yes, nigga.
I
If
think
I
so.
see all of these people raiding all 3 homes, now I'm watching the news, and those are beautiful homes.
Yes, they are.
So, boy, nice to have a shot of the home look like that when the drones is up there. So my first thought was, man, good times on some of them properties. That was my first thought. Because boy, was this some great parties.
And then, what's the next one?
Damn, you made me forget.
Oh, you said good times on some of them properties.
Was the next one like, could I have missed something while being there?
Oh, no, because I thought the same thing. A lot of people had some good times on them properties. And then a lot of people had some good times on them properties.
Which lends to the silence from the people.
That's what I'm saying. They afraid.
That's my point.
Now
Like,
it's
it's
like,
not-
what the fuck could have been recorded? What could be there?
Oh, yeah.
shit.
That was my second thought. Yes, thank you very much. My second thought was, because I had some good times on those premises and got the fuck out of there and went on about my business. There's no footage of me anywhere. There's no pictures. So, wow, what a relief. If you've been to some of these functions and just know that to be true. But if you're on the other side of that,
You shitting bricks right now.
and you see all of them people raiding all 3 homes, yeah, I would be pretty nervous.
And quiet.
My heart would drop to my fucking the floor if that were the case.
Joe giving it up.
Kidding me? And since we just talking, or speculating, in some of this for me. But do I think that you rappers out there can't be seduced? No. No, I don't think that. I think most of you niggas be drunk and pilled up. I think most of you niggas be leaned up. I think most of you niggas in this industry probably don't advance without putting yourselves in compromising situations. Is what I'll say. And some of y'all are bad drunks. Some of y'all are 5'3". Some of y'all like that touchy, feely shit. Yeah. Some of y'all like that big bro, little bro, real close, a nigga too close in your proximity.
Twinning them.
Do a lot for a hit. Take the hit part in that however which way you want. And what I will say about Puff, again, one of the best party throwers in the generation, is everything about him is intoxicating, euphoric, and seductive. So me, Mr. Independent, know when to leave the fucking party. But do I think that to be true for all of you rappers, all of you executives, all of you showrunners, all of you network people, all of the higher up people, actors? Hell no.
Hey, salute to my man Joe, man. Finally started calling a spade. I guess it took for the rage, I think he was trying to it's just some lawsuits. You never know. That nigga seen that goddamn raid. He's like, yeah, that shit's over. I think Joe was holding out like, yo, I might bring back State of the Culture or Revolt. I'm not going to say nothing too crazy. That nigga seen the police run up in them house. He said, oh, yeah, that's just done. Diddy sells shares of Revolt. So Diddy supposedly has, and I'll just read it. It says, months after the hip-hop music executive Sean Diddy Combs announced that he was stepping down as chairman from Revolt TV, a music-oriented digital Cablevision TV network, which Revolt is, the company has been sold to an anonymous buyer. According to TMZ, the hip-hop mogul sold all his shares in the company founded in 2013 alongside Andy Schwann. However, the person who made the purchase, as well as the transaction amount, remains unknown. The outlet's sources reveals that the purchase is said to share a deep passion for black culture. Moreover, a formal introduction of the television's network's new owner is set to be revealed in the next week. Who do y'all think bought Revolt? Y'all? So while Diddy's last order of business with the company is selling it, sources says that it's an amicable deal and that everybody's happy per the outlet. As reported previously by Variety, the rapper and record producer launched Revolt TV from the childhood home of his friend and former Bad Boy artist, the late, great Notorious B.I.G., or simply Biggie. The revolution will be televised, Diddy announced from the stoop of Brooklyn, New York, where Biggie was raised. And that's how it was started, right? I don't think it ever went to be a publicly traded company, but Diddy has sold the company. I'm wondering to who. And I'm wondering how much he probably got for it. Let me see if I can find some sources. How much I think Diddy sold? I've always heard that owning Revolt has always been a loss for Diddy. Like Diddy spends tens of millions subsidizing the budget of Revolt because Revolt at this point isn't that profitable as a television network given the shows that they're trying to do, this and third, but it was always a long-term play for Diddy, a play that obviously once it really fully worked was going to put him up like mad billions. By the way, you know who I think probably bought it? Let's think about who bought it, right? Or who could have bought it. Well, Tyler Perry was trying to buy BT, right? Tyler Perry reportedly described the BT purchase as disrespectful. He felt like, Paramount Global or whatever that company that owns it now, he didn't feel like they respected him as a black man. Maybe he bought Revolt. He's a black man. I don't know how much heavy he is into hip-hop, but he's produced a bunch of movies that has been referencing hip hop culture a lot, and shit, seems like he's hip hop, right? There was other people who were bidding to buy BT as well. Who was? Oh, Byron Allen, yes. Byron Allen, I think he owns, let me see. Don't he own like the Weather Channel or something like that? I can't remember what he owns. But media mogul Byron Allen was trying to buy BT from Paramount Global for $3.5 billion. Let's see if we could actually find Byron Allen. What does he own? Oh, yeah, I think he does own the Weather Channel, right? Yeah, he does own the Weather Channel. It's kind of crazy. He owns the Grill. Does he? Wow. Allen M Group, what do they do? Okay. And Local Now.
By federal agents late Monday.
So he owns a bunch of media companies already. I know he's really up. We do know that 50 Cent did basically, 50 Cent was talking about he would buy Revolt, but it looked like he was more joking than ever. Did y'all see him put up this deep fake YouTube video? Or it's AI generated. So warning, trigger warning, this is not real. This is AI. Well, watch this.
Puffy, you stupid ass nigga. I told you stop fucking with R. Kelly. I said grab them in the pussy. Don't kidnap the pussy. They raided your shit, I see. I got a courtesy call when they raided my house. You really fucked up, my nigga. Can I get a copy of the Meek Mill sex tape? Please, nigga. Puffy.
Damn, man. He's having a blast with it. He put up this guy and he said, what the fuck was he doing with this fool? It was a drug mule. Now he's trying to get it hot for Jay-Z. You see, Jay-Z's been quiet. Remember, they also canceled the Rock Nation brunch, right? Jay-Z ain't pop out for nothing. Jay-Z Rock Nation brunch, hell nah. That nigga said, I am good. I'm gonna catch y'all niggas. Rock Nation will not host this annual pre-Grammy brunch this year. I think they just told everybody to go to the Clive Davis party. But here he puts up Jay-Z. And it was he said, yo, here's Jay-Z last reported seen waving at Puffy's jet. Then he puts him on a milk carton box saying missing. And then he says, anybody seen Jay? LOL. Puff said he ain't answering his phone. Oh my God, man. Then he also says, this is supposedly, he said, this is going to break records when it drops. I think this is an original documentary coming soon. Did he do it? Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. It said Diddy before he got on the plane.
All in the house to say bye to Charlene and the kids.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck the kids? Now come on in the house to say bye to Charlene and the kids.
He acted like Diddy was really trying to run.
Yeah, tell them stop bringing all the minors over here late at night.
Supposedly one person was claiming that they were Diddy's neighbor. When everybody was crowded outside his house, they drove by and this was what happened.
I live right next to him. He do too much. It be like buses, like big ass buses. You just see all type of shit hop out. Especially at nighttime, like around 3 o'clock in the morning. It gets wild. I'm his neighbor. When my basketball go over there, I just let it be because I don't want to knock on the door. Yeah, tell him stop bringing all the minors over here, man.
That's the funniest part. Yo, my basketball go over there. Oh shit, you seen Swaggy P? In the comments? I don't mess with rats, that's that new type shit. Oh shit. Yo, the funniest thing is this nigga say, yo, my basketball go over there? I don't even bother knocking on the door.
At night. I live right next to him. He do too much. It be like buses, like big ass buses. You just see all type of shit hop out. Especially at nighttime, like around 3 o'clock in the morning. It gets wild. I'm his neighbor. When my basketball go over there, I just let it be because I don't want to knock on the door. Yeah, tell him stop bringing all them.
Hilarious. Anyway, this guy is not really his neighbor, and actually, that guy's like mom, Diddy neighbor. Yeah, his mom came out and was like, yo, bro. Let's see. His neighbor came out and said, "Yo, my son is trolling." So a guy who went viral for rolling up to Diddy raid in L.A., claiming to be his next door neighbor, while also alleging to have witnessed unseemly things. But his mom is clarifying, saying her son was just running his mouth. And by the way, the mom.
Man, oh man, this whole Diddy situation is wild, man. Like every single day, it's just something new and new and new that comes out about Diddy. Like these freak-offs, they're getting out of hand. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if Diddy got a full head of hair or if he went to, you feel me, Turkey to get the hair implant. Like, I know it has nothing to do with nothing, but man, what are we feeling about Diddy, man? Are we praying for Diddy? Do we hope that, you feel me, that it gets better for Diddy? Or like, what are we hoping is the best? Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I genuinely feel bad for Diddy. Like, his career and his livelihood and every single thing that he worked for is done. But then again, you can't feel bad at the same time because he did it all to himself. If Diddy wasn't having these freak-offs, if Diddy wasn't doing the Diddy things, he would not be in this situation right now. But he was doing the Diddy thing, so he's in this situation. Like, every single day, you wake up, you're seeing a different allegation from Diddy. And I ain't gonna lie, him paying Cassie off might have been one of the worst things he ever done, because everyone was looking when the lawsuit came out. He paid her off less than 48 hours. She wanted like $30 million. Who knows how much he paid her? It was probably above 8 figures though. He probably paid her more than $10 million. And they handled the stuff, quote unquote, amicably, however you say that word. And after that, now we're at this stage. After everyone sees that he paid that 8-figure plus in less than 48 hours, all the hawks seen it and they started swerping in, bro. Now they want a piece. They all want the money. All the people that Diddy was touching, or probably not all of them, you feel me? We don't really know everything yet, bro. And the only bad thing about Diddy, bro, that I feel like is gonna happen, like, let's take a break from the FRICOFFS and stuff for a second. I feel like they're gonna do deeper looks into like cases like, let's say like Biggie's case. Is he related to that? It's like Tupac's case. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Or like some other random people who got killed. Cause if the situation of him blowing up Kid Cudi's car is true, Diddy is probably, you feel me, and this is with no disrespect, you feel me, and we love Brother Love over here, man. Well, we love Brother Love before all these allegations came out, you feel me? You feel me? He's like a rainbow man, which it's nothing wrong with it. Also, he's probably you feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to word this a specific way so like nothing crazy happens. But Diddy is like, I don't think Diddy is gay. I think that he is probably bisexual from what people say about him or the allegations that came out. Diddy doesn't he doesn't just mess with men, he messes with women too. So he's, you feel me, just bisexual. Which it's nothing wrong if he's gay. We love the gay. We love the LGBTQ community over here, and we love the gay people over here. I just gotta say that, you feel me? YouTube is hella strict, so you feel me? I love everybody. But Diddy, you feel me? He's might be a sociopath, a psychopath. We don't know. No one really knows the real Diddy. You feel me? He likes men and women. You feel me? You get him mad, he might pack you out. or get someone to pack you out. You feel me? And he's a freak boy. But hey, let me know how you guys feel about everything. What else new is gonna come out about Diddy? We don't know. But I guess we just gotta sit here and find out. It's your boy Big Act News. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.